Welcome to day 6 of the Radiance Reboot 21-day glow. And today is all about my 5-minute morning routine. And I think this little activation, if you will, these classes, every day is like a little invitation, a little activation. Take from it what you will, leave the rest, and always, always, always follow your own knowing and do what feels good for you. I'm merely showing up and shining light on what I do on a day-to-day basis, and I don't do it every day either. There's lots of room for just going with the flow. But I think that you are going to love my 5-minute morning routine because it's going to ease you up on any of the pressure that you feel from, checking your Facebook first thing in the morning or whatever other things need your attention right when you wake up. Most of the experts out there say that you should spend an hour doing some sort of morning routine before you start doing for other people. And while that would be great, it's not actually doable for most of us. I have 5 animals. I have a husband I love to spend time with in the morning. I've got an Airbnb and I'm running, I'm mentoring one-on-one a couple of clients that need my attention. And I have an internet business that has lots of things to do. So, layer on a small child and any other things, and it's a lot of pressure to try to get an hour in for yourself in the morning before you go out doing for other people. But having said that, the reason why a morning routine is powerful is that when we wake up in the morning, we're in this liminal space. Now, I have said the word liminal several times during this first week, and let me talk about what the word liminal actually means. So liminal is the opposite of subliminal, right? So when we're sleeping and we're dreaming, we're in a subliminal state. And as we wake up and start dawning awake, we get into this really cool theta brainwave state where we are highly programmable. Now, in the more advanced levels of my work, I am going to teach you a technique called drifting and dawning, and you're going to be doing a very special visualization technique during those times. But we're going to get started now with just shining the light of awareness on the fact that that time when you're first waking up to about an hour afterwards is a really potent time for self-reflection and self-reprogramming. So the 5-minute routine is going to be just a wonderful way for you to wake up and shake up your spiritual energy, your cellular energy, and really set yourself up for a beautiful day. Now, if you have more time, if you have a whole hour, by all means, get some yoga in, do all of the things, get a nice long meditation in, get in all of the things that you want to get in. But if you don't need to, if you could, puppy boop. If it's not light for you to spend more than 5 minutes, why just do my 5-minute energy routine, morning routine, and you will be set up for the day. So the first thing that we're going to do for the 5-minute energy routine is take all of the pressure off of ourselves. And just as we're waking up in the morning, the first thing before you even get out of bed is to start bringing in the energy of gratitude. Like, thank you. Like, how many times are you starting your day with just a very sincere thank you? Thank you for the bed you're sleeping in. Thank you for the waking up another day. Thank you for the new possibilities that are on the horizon. It's just like immersing yourself in the frequency and the energy of gratitude. That's the first thing you want to do. I think you'll be surprised at what a huge contribution just bathing yourself in the frequency of gratitude will do for you. We know that gratitude and appreciation are the energies of increase, and we will have a separate activation all about the frequency of appreciation, which is a little bit different than gratitude, and I'll get into that. But just bathe yourself in just pure gratitude, just looking around and just like, thank you, God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher power, whatever that looks like for you, or just thank you, self. Thank you, higher self. Just really immerse yourself, bathe yourself in that frequency. And then when you get out of bed, the first thing that you're going to do is take 5 nice, big, deep breaths. So let's do it together. I'm just freshly showered, no makeup on today. I'm not going to be wearing any makeup today because I don't like to wear makeup every single day. And I already wore makeup all day last week for the first part of the reboot. And so today's going to be a makeup-free day. And so here I am. And let's start with those 5 deep breaths. Now, of course, you can just, do this and it will just take 5 minutes. I'm going to take a little time to unwind and take a little deep dive into each little part of this. But the first thing you want to do with the breathing is when you breathe in, really expand your whole entire chest and your belly as if you were blowing up a balloon by breathing in. Breathing in, and then when you breathe out, like you're blowing out a candle. And you're going to squeeze all of the air out, and you're going to squeeze it so completely that you feel your pelvic floor tighten. And actually, right there, let's give ourselves a little pelvic floor squeeze. All right, breathe in. Everything you need for the day, and breathe out. Letting go of everything that no longer serves you. One more. After these 5 easy but deep and intentional deep breaths, where you feel a nice little lightheadedness, you're going to go and have a big glass of water. Now, cold water is not good on the digestive system. So what I do is I pour my water, my filtered water, before I go to bed as part of my nighttime routine. I actually put chia seeds in it. And if you can't take chia seeds because of the fiber, I know that some of the members of my BMC can't take the fiber in their system. You can actually soak your water in the chia or even basil seeds. And I will get into all of the magic of seeds and why we want to be drinking this stuff that comes out of them. But if you soak your water overnight in the seeds, then you can just drain the seeds out and you still have all of the wonderful amino acids and lignans, which are these very special type of seed oils that are in the water. You want to drink your water, maybe put a little bit of Celtic sea salt in there as well. Drink that special water before you do coffee or tea. So that's the next thing you're going to do. Now, also in my advanced work, I'm going to teach you how to program that water with codes and words, because the fastest way to create anything is to get all of your cells on board, and water is very magical that way. So you're going to drink your water, and then the next thing that I do is I give myself a little dance party. I'm putting on my headphones, I'm making my coffee, and I curate songs for dancing. You have that playlist in the BMC. It's called Flow and Glow, I believe. I'm always changing that. In fact, it's due for a complete overhaul because the songs have been in there for a little bit. That's another thing. I can't listen to music over and over and over again. You're not going to find me putting many oldies in there unless they're like really good R&B stuff from the 90s or some really good pop from the 80s, but nothing that I've been listening to over and over and over again. Put on those headphones and I dance. I'm dancing. I'm shaking out the night. I'm shaking off everything. I'm tapping my whole entire body. And then that leads me to the last part of this 5-minute energy routine, which has taken me at least 15 minutes to tell you about, is that when I'm putting on my product, I have a special 1-minute facial routine that I actually started doing when I was about 13 years old, back in 1984, something like that. So put the product on your hands, get in front of a mirror, spread it out on your face and your chest, hold your own eye contact. I have a Pavlov's response to taking a nice big deep breath right there and start tapping it in while you're holding your eye contact in the mirror. I have a mirror right behind this camera. And I'm bringing in the I am presence. Now, I am is not an affirmation, friends. It just isn't. I am is a divine presence that can be found everywhere, from the Bible to lots of different spiritual works. I am, that's your soul spark. That's the part of you that's the fractal of the divine. That's your higher self. Your I am is your higher self. So just I am. Now, if you want to put a descriptive word on the end of I am, be my guest, but don't think of it as just an affirmation. Think of it as a quantum timeline life track switcher where you are claiming this new identity. I am balanced. I am purposeful. I am radiant. Yes, I am. I am that. I already am that. So that's my easy breezy 5-minute morning routine. You can see already that my skin is starting to even bring up more energy. We're going to do lots of tapping in this reboot because tapping and pulsing, your body loves it. It's just like a little invitation to move that energy. And so a big part of radiance, right, is that cellular and spiritual energy. So try that out. Log into your Beauty Magic Club and check out the full instructions in there. If you're following along in the group, go ahead and let me know how this feels. You don't need to do a whole hour of morning routine to get all of the benefits of the intentionality of taking advantage of that beautiful theta state, that highly programmable liminal state, and setting yourself up for a glorious, purposeful, balanced, abundant, and radiant day. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm Amy Wall, and this is the Radiance Reboot.